Hello guys, I believe I am live on both YouTube and LinkedIn. If you can see me live, please comment on the chat. And I think I hear myself. I think I should be live. Cool. Okay, great. So let me play the 1-minute countdown music and get started to discuss the recession-proof strategy. How would you be able to land your PM job offer during the layoff? And the stock Nancy Lee, we have 1 minute to get started. Excuse me. Okay. And is everybody live with me? Awesome, awesome. Okay, great. So looks like we are all set in terms of continue our conversation regarding how are you able to land your dream PM job during layoffs. Hey guys, this is Dr. Nancy Lee. I've helped hundreds of people landing their dream PM job offer so that they're able to do the job they love and also increase this income significantly. And now, for everyone who joined us live, please comment on the chat. What's your name? Where you from? And what your questions regarding the PM product management career? Okay, so let me see this, who is here and who's live with us, where you from, and let me see, anybody who is live on YouTube, please comment on the chat and see if you can see me live. Okay, let me see people, Kanisha, and hello, I see here, and also Chamansa from India. Wow, what time is in India right now? It's like 3 a.m. Roni and currently from India as well. Welcome, welcome. And also Charlesman, coming from LinkedIn messaging. Welcome, welcome. Awesome. Okay, great. So, and today's training is a pre-event training for people who already registered our upcoming live webinar about how we should be able to land your dream PM job offer in 60 days and thrive in it. If you want to learn more about the specific webinar is coming later this week, please go to this website, drnancy.com, to register and learn more. Now, let's talk about today's main topic regarding layoffs. Okay, so first of all, whenever we talk about layoffs, I really want you guys to understand right now, even if lots of companies just announce layoff, but still lots of opportunities out there. And before we do this, let me review the type of company already announced layoff so that you know if you do not hear from those companies and what's the reason and what you can do to avoid it. Okay, so everything I share with you are the insider information from people, my current student working for these big tech companies. And first of all, the latest information I heard from our alumni working for Microsoft is that Microsoft already announced freeze hiring, and actually lately Microsoft also announced they are going to lay off 1% of their employee. So if you're applying for Microsoft, if you do not hear from them, it's likely because they are going through very comprehensive challenging time internally within the company. So therefore, among all the FAANG companies, I wouldn't focus on Microsoft at this moment. However, you can still focus on like Google, Meta, and Amazon. They are definitely still hiring at this moment for sure. And just right now, the process landing offer is definitely slower and then before within the FAANG companies, and for sure, not all the teams are going through the hiring phase right now. Some teams has pause hiring, has slowed down. So therefore, I want you guys to focus on the type of companies and the type of team they still have openings. So, and another part is some company, for example, like Tesla, the recently announced layoffs, such as like special like Peloton. Everyone is using Peloton, right? During the pandemic, and Peloton in the past few months already announced they're going to lay off 2,800 people in Peloton, and also including TikTok. TikTok also announced layoffs and reorg within their organization. We also have students, alumni currently working for Gemini. So Gemini also has, I think, 18% layoffs as well. And Robinhood currently also had 23% layoffs for the company. Okay, so there's a lot going on, but do not freak out. Just avoid these big companies who recently announced layoff, because they're doing those kind of reorg. You may or may not be at the right time, at the right place for you to enter and join this company at this moment. Okay, so comment on the chat what type of companies you heard of is also announced layoff, so that people will have the same information everywhere, and also laser focus their time and energy on something that really matters, which a company that's still hiring. Okay, so let me see who else is here. And Malcolm, and mean to say UK. So you are at UK right now. Wow. From UK, but living, working. Okay, so you are living, working as a senior product manager in the US. You are from UK. Welcome, welcome. For our Roni, currently come from India. Currently it's 12:36 a.m. in India right now. So it's around your midnight. That's great. Okay, so you can sleep through the current information and take this as a book you read before you go sleep. So I'm glad that you're taking some good knowledge before you go to sleep. Welcome, welcome, guys. Ronnie is a complete fresher and have little idea about product management. I see. So basically, you are not sure about if this is the right career path for you. You don't even know about product management. I see. So comment on the chat regarding what your specific questions regarding product management or your specific background, so I know what kind of like advice I should give you based on your background. Also see Hayat coming from YouTube and working as an operations manager and want to transition into PM. Charlie from US college student looking to get into PM space. Awesome. Okay, hey guys, I have latest video which I'm about to publish, and this week it should be tomorrow. I want you guys to watch the video regarding different timing. Okay, if you are in the process of thinking about your graduating from school or currently a senior PM, we also have someone who is currently a senior PM watching this live right now, please capture the most important timing. Okay, September is coming. There's a lot of opportunities coming up in September. If you miss the September, August boats, and the entire season will slow down all the way until like Thanksgiving, November. So once the holiday season hits, and you will have about like 2 months, very, very slow time. Okay, so make sure September and October is your prime season to get into, and the recruiting season. Okay, so get ready. Awesome. Especially the fresh graduate. Hey guys, if you're fresh graduate, the recruiting season already started for the RPM program for like Meta, and I believe Google's APM program also started. So please make sure you capture the important recruiting season. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so now let's talk about what you need to do. Knowing that companies had layoff, we just talked about different layoffs. And step number 2 is you need to think about 2 very important factors. Number 1, what's your timeline? If you have very long timeline, thinking about, well, I am happy with my current company and I'm okay, I stay in my current company for another 2 years. I personally believe that because currently we have double recession, which means inflation on top of the real recession. We are already overdue for real recession, and now it's also inflation. Once the real inflation hits, we immediately go into double recession. Once you go into double recession, I believe it will be at least 2 years, likely 5 years for the recession to recover. So the upcoming 2 to 5 years is a very critical time. The entire economy is going to tank. So do you feel comfortable you're able to stay in your current company and you love your job so much, you're fine staying in your current company for another 2 to 5 years, at least 2 years? Okay, timeline is very important. If your answer is yes, I have very long timeline, I can think about my career for another 2 to 5 years, I'm okay doing what I do for another 2 to 5 years, please go ahead and spend lots of time and thinking about, maybe you should think about how would you be able to grow your career in 2 to 5 years, okay? Which means you learn how to be a product leader, which I have a new course upcoming in September talking about how to become product leader. You should check out the website, drnancy.com, to learn more and get notified once the new course is ready, okay? Now, very important for all of you guys, if your answer is no, I'm not going to stay in my company for another 2 to 5 years. It's too long. And ask you the second question, which is, what's your career aspiration? Is your goal to find a job for the purpose of making more money or for the purpose of getting fulfillment? Of course, the best outcome is having both. Okay, so which means that the fulfillment and making more money, different things. For example, we have students and they choose to work in like e-commerce or like online education industry because they believe they're able to impact more people. We also have people who only want to work as a product manager in the healthcare space. They're more focused on how are they able to impact more people. We also have people saying, oh, you know what, I want to maximize my income. Let me just join Google Meta because they do pay lots of money. And in that case, your strategies of landing job offer in Google Meta is different than other companies, such as like healthcare company as a PM or online education company. And because the big FAANG companies, the way how to recruit people is different from like a small or result-driven type of industry. Okay, so understand your answer. So comment on the chat and let me know your answer to the 2 things I just asked about. Number 1, come on the chat. Can you wait in your current company for another 2 to 5 years? Comment on the chat, yes or no. Can you wait in your new company for another 2 to 5 years? Comment on the chat, yes or no. Okay, now, let me see what your answer. And then after you answer the first question, yes or no, can you stay in, do you feel comfortable staying in your current company for another 2 to 5 years? Then answer my second question. What's your goal? What's your career goal? Is this the income driven, which means you want to go for a big tech company like Google, Meta, or is more mission driven in terms of career growth? So those missions are different. I'm going to tell you specific strategies what you need to do based on your different outcome. Okay, so comment on the chat. Let me see what you have. Shahil said, for next summer, what is the best time to apply? Oh, very good question. If you're applying for the internship for next summer, you should still apply right now. For big tech company, for Google Meta, you should apply right now. The big company, they recruit for next summer right now. Okay, like late August, September, they already opened the application for sure. Very important. Sounds like you're looking for next summer, but big ones right now. If you're looking for, as I mentioned, like more mission-driven company, they may not pay as high as FAANG companies, but you're able to make huge impact because you have the same purpose. to impact the type of customers you want to serve for those type of companies. And if you're looking for next summer, you can start applying maybe next spring. So it depends on the size of company. But again, for any large companies, any large ones, large and famous company, even for next summer, you should apply right now. Okay. And do not wait until October. Is September, October. Okay. Watch out for tomorrow's video. Okay? I'm going to post a new video for tomorrow, and then you will see the exact time frame for different type of companies where it goes. Okay. Let me see what people say. Looking, I see Pixel Shark. I love the name. And the answer is no, you don't want to stay in your current company for another 2 to 5 years. Priya said no, we don't want to for the current company for another 2 to 5 years. Seth said this, saying that yes, I can stay in my company for another 2 to 5 years, but I don't want to. I see. And Pixel said want to find a new role by the end of November or earlier. Okay, cool. So for you guys who is interested in landing a job by November, you should check out our webinar right here. Go to this website, drnancy.com/masterclass. Go to my website where you're able to join our free masterclass where I teach you how you're able to land your dream PM job offer in 60 days and thrive in it, especially with the new strategy to use in this like crazy layoff and potential recession. Okay, so go to this website and learn more. And I sincerely advise you guys, if your answer is no, I'm not going to stay in my company for another 2 to 5 years, you need to take action now. Okay, if you miss a boat, I went to a training last week. I have a 5 days training, and these trainings from 9 a.m. until midnight. Okay, it's a huge training. It basically at a training, basically my coach prediction was like the recession may come in the next 3 months, maximum 16 months coming up. Okay, for these two things, like could happen in 3 months, maximum 16 months. So which means please do not miss a boat. Once recession hits, this is the last chance for you to really quickly land a job before the boat start to sink, because we will have a double recession coming out. Okay, it's very critical. And now, and let me see what else and what other people say about the current job. Priyanka, what do you mean by 40-60? You mean 40-60 days of you landing a new job? Martin said, I'm not okay. It's not bad, but I don't want to keep doing development work as a developer. I see. I feel you. Oh my goodness. Martin, I feel the same way. I hated my job. So I was an engineer for 3 years before I became a product manager. It was okay. Seriously, I feel the same as you guys. It was okay. It wasn't bad. I wasn't fired, but I wasn't happy. Am I learning something? Yes, I was, but I wasn't learning significantly. It's just like in the middle stage, it was okay, but nobody kicked me to really like significantly improve and getting to the next level and do the work I really love. Yeah, I suggest you guys do not wait, which is also a push for me to actually jump to pursue my director position. What was in the beginning of April 2020, when the entire like COVID hit, nobody was hiring, and I have woke up moment. I know 99% people saying, well, you're lucky you had the job, so don't even go out to look for a job. There's no jobs anywhere. But to me, it's a woke up moment. It's a wake up moment. I was like, you know what? I don't want to stay in my current company at the time was Verizon for another like 2 years or 4 years. Oh my goodness, the recession will be like really, really long. I cannot wait. And then, which in fact, that COVID lasts for 2 years. So I'm glad I made a very bold decision to continue to push into next level and trying to achieve more. Okay, so if you kind of okay, please make sure you make a decision saying that okay is not a fine answer. Being fine is not good enough. You want an outstanding career that is going to achieve your career satisfaction. You need to do something you really love. It's just like, I hated what I did before when I was a systems engineer for Shell Oil. It's just like not learning. I know exactly how you feel. Okay. If you feel the same way, comment on the chat. Tell me how you feel. about your current job, your situation. I'd love to hear from you guys. I feel horrible. In my last job, I can talk about it for hours, it's crazy. Sales said, income driven mostly, but willing to move for the right mission. I see this mission number 2. Pixel said, I have worked in tech sales primary, but I want to pivot into PM. Yes, we have a student, Alejandro, and you should go to my website, drnancy.com. And we have a student actually also doing sales. He was doing like sales and customer success for 7 years, also transition into PM, and believe you can do the same thing. Okay, that's Pixel, and currently living in Silicon Valley. Silicon Valley is so expensive, it's crazy. I have a student, a landed job offer, and in Google, and then later on he was like, it's very expensive. I heard that even more expensive nowadays because people are very picky. They want larger space due to COVID, and it's larger space can be even more expensive. Chanasa said, I am a fresher and looking for internship or associate PM. Shanasa, and you need to immediately apply for those. The big tech companies APM RPM program is opened the opportunity for their entry-level PM position, and including internship. You can apply for internship immediately. Do not wait. Hey guys, very important. As I said, like the prediction is the recession will come in 3 months and up to 16 months. Which means please make sure you save lots of cash, okay? Like when recession comes, like things can go like crazy. So when this happens, your internship may not be available if you wait for like too long for years. So try to look for internship right now. There's no time limit for you to do internship. You can do internship even right now, okay? No. Career growth. No, you do not want to stay in a current company for another 2 to 5 years. It's very long. The more I think about it, the crazier it gets. Career growth, number 2, career growth. Yes, I love this. When I jumped into director 2 years ago in April 2020, at the beginning of the pandemic, I was looking for career growth because I really want to become a director, not just for the purpose of making more money, or I would chosen to work for Google, but I choose to become director myself in a different company. Sahel said, hi Nancy, I'm a college student going into my last year looking to join a company for PM. I know you talk about how there is a hiring freeze, and please continue. Yes, we talk about hiring freeze. I also told you exactly where you're able to find opportunities. Okay, so this there is YouTube video talk about the different strategy in terms of cash cow business, and today we can review the cash cow business as well. Yes, a hiring freeze. There's hiring freeze. There's layoffs right now, and so I watched your Sahel said I watched your video and over how to talk about it's a good idea to start project and trying to start portfolio on and now to apply for summer internship. Welcome. Yes, watch the product portfolio video and do that as like immediately. It's going to increase your success rate significantly. So people inside the PM Accelerator, actually we teach them how exactly you are able to use the same strategy to create your product portfolio, and we have lots of sample resources and teach you how exactly you can use the product portfolio and also use the right template to create one. Okay, so you can go to my webinar to learn more to get an in-depth answer of product portfolio. So go to this website, drnancy.com, to learn more. Okay, so Priya said 40% income, 60% career driven. I love this. Especially when you're young, I think growth is more important than just making too much money. Well, it's never enough, but growth, I think, cannot be priced. Priya said, your current job is not good, just not learning. Yes, I know, same here. Yeah. Remind me my very first job. I literally hate it. So you said that you have the 1% chance getting to Google. You don't agree with this. Can you explain? Your opinion is that you have 5 candidates in one round, and which one of the 5 is going to end? Oh, no. There for Google, do you know how many thousands of people apply for Google? And the success of people being selected for interview is extremely small. And then even for people interview at Google, no, it's not 5 candidates getting selected for 1 position. Okay, it's not our 1 out of 5. It's way less than that. So from the total number of people going through the process, applying for Google, and how many people end up getting hired, is less than 1%. And cool. I know you've answered my previous question, but the big fan companies are looking at applicant now, but I'm trying to kickstart my project off. There any chance I can get internship this summer? Yes. You can look up internship right now, which is you need to look up different type of companies, such as like small startups. And because startups is a very different time frame, and they can hire people anytime. So if you are looking for internship right now, you should look for startups. Okay. So now, please continue comment on the chat. Let me see your next question. Is there I know you have okay, this one. I am scared about, Jordan said, I'm scared about offers getting rescinded, even if I were to dedicate all my time to apply to enter the APM position, and I shouldn't let it discourage me, but it does. Okay, Jordan, it's true. Offer getting rescinded is very reasonable. It's happened to our students, even our student as well. For example, we have a student, she landed 6 offers. One of those offers came from Coinbase. Yes, because Coinbase, the entire crypto market crashed for Coinbase, and they decided to rescind her offer, but she was able to leverage the same kind of interview experience and land an offer from like Snapchat. And currently, and our student in Snapchat, she already doubled her salary, actually more than doubled her salary by working for Snapchat. Okay, the key is, what if you're able to have like 6 offers in hand, like my student, if seriously have 6 offers, let them resend. I don't think all 6 companies going to resend an offer. The key is not thinking about, oh, I'm lucky to get an offer. The key is that how can I become the top 1% candidate? So I'm able to have so many offers in hand. And even if I have 1 offer, because I'm so good at interviewing and also very good at presenting myself, I also have built a portfolio to become the top 1% candidate. Even if the recent offer, you're able to land another offer for sure. It's more about skills. It's not about, well, what if I land 1% offer, yada, yada. If you are the top 1%, it's a good opportunity for you to continue to land even higher position. Like my student and like Coinbase resent her offer, she joined Snapchat and more than double her salary. It's like crazy, ridiculous. She's getting paid as if she's working for fan companies. Okay, compared with like any of her friends. She's only how old is she? I think she only had 2 years experience out of college. Okay, which means she's like 23, 24 years old and getting paid like almost $300,000 per year. 23 years old. But she has 6 offers. 1 offer get rescinded, she has 5. Okay, so that's the key differences between the differences of someone who can double the income and also do the work they really love. So Pragna said, I am experienced with 7 years experience. I am experienced with 7 years. Can I start my PM journey in a startup, or is too risky? You should focus on the cash cow business. All startups are risky, to be frank with you guys. In general, startups are risky, but let's define the stages of startup. There's startup, they are like 2 years or under, and they are C-stage startup, and they do not have huge amount of funding. And those kind of startup, they are very like risky for sure, simply because they're just like startup really focus on their specific growth, and they might have very little connections with their investors. So lots of things could go wrong for a startup that size. Very straightforward and very possible. But there's also other type of startup. They already raised, let's say, $10 million in funding, or like $100 million in funding, or later stage of startups such as Series B, Series E, Series C, different stages of startups. Any company before they go IPO, they all call themselves startup, but we call them like unicorn startups. So there's so many unicorn startups out there you need to focus on. Okay, so which leads to our third session of the talk regarding what should you focus on when you apply for jobs out there, right? So now there's a unique term you need to pay close attention to. There is a cash cow business. Cash cow business, a type of company, they already found a product market fit. They are not IPO yet. They are in the stage of growing their business very rapidly. For example, if you compare the stages of startup, there are newborn stage, there's like infant, there's a toddler stage, there's also teenager, and there's the adult or like prime mature stage, and then there's aging stage, right? For different kind of startups, and before they go IPO, they can be teenager stage. They can grow extremely fast. That's the best opportunity to continue to learn in this new environment. Okay, so it's fantastic for you to continue. Let's do this. But if you just do not join as three guys in a garage, which is in the birth or infant stage of the startup, they are extremely risky for sure. Okay, pay close attention to the type of startups you need to join. Nikita said, I made resume according to your video. Thank you. Would love to do this. Pixel, do you offer one-on-one coaching? Yes, we have coaching program. You can go to my website, docnancely.com, to learn more about our coaching program. And the way to join my program, which is PM Accelerator, is that you register for our free masterclass, which is the upcoming, like today, tomorrow, the multiple free masterclass, almost like several times per week. Once you join the free masterclass, you want to learn about our teaching philosophy and also top 3 strategy for you to land the dream PM job during a recession. And then at the end of the free webinar, you are able to learn about how to apply to join our program. Okay, so go to this website, drnancy.com/masterclass to learn more. And at the same time, anybody who's interested, you can go to my current, the description of this video should have the link to the masterclass. If not, let me share you my screen, and they could go to this website and learn more. Nestle.com. Okay, let me share I'll share my website. Where's my website right now? Okay. Go to the docnancely.com and click masterclass, free masterclass. You come here, okay? Learn how to land your dream product manager job and thrive in 60 days with all the information you can find. Yes, so come here and learn more. And towards the end, we're going to discuss who do we look for to join our program. So basically, we're going to discuss what our offer receives. So basically, what student actually people landing Meta L7 offer, Meta L7 getting paid like $800,000 per year. So go to the website, like level FYI, to learn more about different levels of income you can receive. Okay, so now, so go to this website and learn more, docnancely.com/masterclass. Okay, to learn more about our coaching program. And Nikita's, Okay, would you please review my resume in real time? Give us your opinion on that. Yes, and you can join our weekly YouTube live on Wednesdays, and then I'm able to review your resume live. So how to join our weekly YouTube live? You can go to our YouTube channel, and then you can email our team at teampm@accelerator.io, and in the description of the video, you can directly find the form and to submit your information, and then my team will email you back and select the people to do live resume review. Okay, so go to my YouTube channel. There is a weekly YouTube live. You should be able to find lots of those information. And yes, I can review your resume live during our YouTube live. And you got me smiling so big, my screen right now. We'll apply right away. Thank you. Jordan, thank you. Yeah, go to this website. I don't know what joke I made, but yes. So go to this website, drnancely.com and /masterclass to learn more about our coaching program. Okay, so Sahil, thank you for your feedback. So for a fresh graduate who has a couple months of experience with building a product, should I try to go for big fan company or startup? Okay. You have a couple months of experience. You go for fan or startup. Okay. So really depends on your goal. Okay. It totally doesn't hurt to apply for fan companies. And actually every single month we have student landing offers from fan companies, even right now. Okay. So you can still try to apply for fan companies, but it will be very competitive. We know this. We all know this. Okay. It will be very competitive. It's true. I don't want to hide the fact from you, but you should give it a shot. Okay, have your resume ready and use the networking strategy to get more interviews. Now, when you go for startup, I do think there's higher chance for you to land like a PM job offer in startups. And there's so many good startups out there. And actually, one of my students joined another fast-growing startup, and she is getting paid around like $500,000 by joining another fast-growing startup. Yeah, go to my YouTube channel where I analyze different kind of companies and startups, which ones should you pay close attention to when you apply for these jobs out there. Okay, so let me show you my YouTube channel. This video gives you, let me go to my YouTube channel. Okay. I analyze the type of companies you should join. So where is the winter is coming? So this one, winter is coming. So in this video, recession proof strategy and during recession and layoff, right? So this specific video, and I analyze different kind of companies you should look out for and what type of stage of startups you need to pay close attention to, and give you different examples regarding what kind of startup to choose from. Okay. Yeah, those are very important videos for you to learn and watch. And on top of that, there's also another video. So this one, I want you guys to start learning how to become a good PM. Okay, it's important to be an outstanding PM versus bad PM. So those is going to help you how to change your perspective, how to do better in your new job. So even if you land a job, you don't know how to keep the job. It's very sad. Okay, so do this and watch this video as well. And now let me go back to answer more questions. Where is my so you talk about like yeah, DraftKings. Oh, I believe DraftKings is in Boston. Yeah, I live in Boston in the summer. And SeatGeek, yes, those companies, only because sometimes if you apply for company, I have no shot at getting. If you want to have higher success rate, yes, you should apply for smaller companies for sure. But I think you should try big fan companies as well. So there's a story for from one of our students, and it's extremely touching. One of my students in the past, she was like, getting fan company, it's like a dream. She's also like you. She had like an engineering background, very interesting. And she came from cybersecurity, actually, cybersecurity. And then she was, you know what, it's impossible to join fan company, never think about this. Let me just get a PM job first. I would be very happy to make it happen. And then she actually landed a PM job. Guess what? After she already started a new job in T-Mobile as a product manager, and then she called me. She was like, Nancy, now I feel like I can give a good shot to join fan companies, because she has seen how other people also landing like job offers every single week. She feels like she can make it happen as well, because in our program, every single month we have lots of fan offers, even during the layoffs and hiring freeze right now. So therefore she was like, oh, maybe I can make it happen as well. So therefore I want you guys to build your confidence. Okay, it's important to continue push yourself to the next level, so that you know what to expect and what to do when there's a great opportunities being presented right in front of you. Okay. Well, so therefore, if for a safety track, go for a smaller company, and you should still think bigger. What if you can make it happen? Just try your best. Okay. So maybe you can land like both offer at the same time and figure out what's the best outcome. So try your best to optimize. There is there any recordings available for the free masterclass? I've already registered, but it's too early. Pragyat asked this question. Yes, you can register, and this replay, our replay will expire within 48 hours. Okay. So make sure you watch the replay within 48 hours. Are there any mock interviews available? Yes, so inside of PM Accelerator, you can go to this website, drnancylee.com, and register for the free masterclass, and then learn about our coaching program. So in our coaching program, you have unlimited mock interviews. So our promise is that we make sure if you do not land a PM job offer within 3 months, and you will, after applying our strategies, you are able to get unlimited custom coaching until you make it happen, because we believe our systems work. Okay. If not, land a job in 3 months, you come back, we give you unlimited free coaching until you make it happen. Okay, so go to this website and learn more, and that's where the unlimited free mock interview is part of our program. Okay, Priscilla, sign up for tomorrow's masterclass. Welcome. I will see you there. Christopher, telehealth company safe. Very good, Christopher. I think telehealth is doing very well, and I think the entire industry will grow significantly. It's a rocket ship. I personally believe that. And then also the industry compared with other industry, I believe is recession proof. Who doesn't need healthcare, right? And who doesn't need cheaper healthcare? I believe that telehealth is cheaper than you going in person, and save you time, save you cost. And also the doctor potentially can take more clients in between different kind of like the telehealth appointments. And I do believe that that industry in general is pretty good. You just need to choose what type of telehealth company you should join. But I love that industry. That said, having trouble getting interview based on my software resume. Any idea? Oh, okay. Seth, you should talk to one of my students. It's amazing. Okay. So many of our students last week, we have a student with your background, same background, and he is also a software engineer working for one of the Zoox. I think it's working for Zoox, one of the self-driving car company. His goal is to actually become a product manager. And then he land a PM job offer, and guess what? His new company not only making a PM, giving a senior PM title. And not only giving a senior PM title, the company also matched his current software developer salary and also give him more cash. Because he works for Zoox, which is self-driving car company, and that specific company, and 60% are cash, the other 40% are like equity. As we all know, because lots of companies are going into a recession and very few people are doing like self-driving car type of thing. Anyway, the equity can never turn into cash. The company never go IPO, never get sold. So his equity basically is worth nothing, or paper money. He is only can use 60% of the cash. For his new company, who made him a senior PM position, he is able to negotiate salary that is have even the same amount of like total compensation, but 100% cash, compared with the engineer working for a self-driving car company. And he's crazy. He's getting paid almost $500,000. Okay, it's extremely high. So yes, you can make it happen as well. Instead, if you're not able to land a PM interview, and I believe was because you don't know how to package your experience. That's the main problem. It's not because you're a software developer. Your resume needs to be rewritten completely. So inside, as I mentioned in our program, if you do not land the PM job offer in 3 months, you will get unlimited free coaching until you make it happen. Okay, so we have 3 months like timeline, and most of our students get a job in 3 months anyway. So that's where you went wrong. So go to this website, drnancy.com/masterclass to learn more. So Nikita, how long does it take to get first interview since you start apply? In case you have 5 years prior experience in 3 companies, and you also have all 3 years of end-to-end developer using all keywords. So inside our program, our student, on average, inside our program, our student landing job interviews within 2 weeks. With your background, if you already have 5 years experience with like 3 years like companies like end-to-end development and another 3 years of PM experience, you should be able to land interview within a week if you go through the training with us. Okay, after we do one-on-one resume review and teach you how to optimize your LinkedIn, which is one of the bonus. The LinkedIn and resume review is those bonus we give to our students. Okay, so yes, you have that part of your package inside our program. So go to pmaccelerator.com or .io, or go to drnancy.com to learn more. Okay, thank you, Nancy, awesome. So here's a thank you, Nancy, you're awesome. I feel like I can start small at the startup and then build up yourself up to a fan company, as which I watch all your videos and apply it to my portfolio. Yes, so watch those videos and learn today. I love that. Sharanza, I completed graduation this year. What should I do to get into product manager role? No prior experience. Okay, if you just finish your study with no work experience, no PM experience, what you need to do is immediately you need to learn product management knowledge. Number 1. Number 2, you need to build a product portfolio, but demonstrate your prior experience as relevant to PM. And then number 3, you need to learn how to package your story and show off yourself in the interview so that you're able to land a job offer from these companies. Okay, so very, very important. You got to do this immediately. Sorry, Nancy, last question. In your opinion, do you think companies look at college degree or not, the major college major more or experience with building product project? And I believe the project is more important than the major itself. Okay, so Mason said, how much is the program? So our program has different packages. We have packages from a few $1,000s all the way up to more than $10,000. There's a very big range of different a package we have for the different needs for our students. So you can come into our masterclass. I'm going to discuss more regarding different packages you can choose. And yeah, how to learn more about the pricing and everything in the program, go to this website, drnancy.com/masterclass to learn more and register. Once you register for the free masterclass, you're going to learn the top 3 strategies you need to use to land your dream PM job offer during a recession, and then you can continue to see the different packages, select the packages that work for you. Okay. Nikita says, sweet, thank you so much for your expertise, Nancy. I just run 2 startups and get all experience already, but never think product management position. Never know about product management position. Here's the thing. We believe that the startup founders, they're the CEO of product. 70% of what you did as a startup is the same as what you do as a product manager. You just need to know how to talk about it correctly. And you also need to know how to demonstrate your experience and do the break, like a connection, the linkage between what you did as a product manager and what you did as a startup founder. They are the same. Okay, you need to relearn everything because the language, the jargon, what a product manager says and use in the new job is different from startups, but they are very related. So you need to relearn everything, do this quickly, but I believe you can make it happen for sure. Okay, you can become a PM 200%, Nikita. Now I'm excited to do the same thing for other companies with my experience. Yes, you can apply your startup experience by helping other companies grow and build an amazing product as well. Yes, this is really love product management. I believe that's the career people bring lots of joy to people because you build product that impact millions of people's life. What is better than that? On top of that, lots of students also double their salary. Like our student average salary growth is $70,000. Average salary growth is $70,000 within our program. Okay, not only you make way more money, but you also start to do things you really love. So I'm very happy about this. Prius, I don't have coding experience. Can I still become a PM or is it necessary? Yes, you can become PM for sure, unless you work for Google. For Google, they want people who know how to code. Okay, and for Google, it's difficult. For other companies, you don't know how to code. It's totally fine if you do not know how to code. I have a video talking about this, and let me show you guys regarding the where to sign up and learn and the video. Okay, I believe Mason, someone talked about how things work, the price of program. Go to this masterclass, drnancy.com/masterclass to learn more. Okay, go here, then you can directly register for our upcoming live masterclass and learn what's the best way for you to grow and get into your next level. Okay, so come here and learn. And then people ask about the engineering background. You need tech degree to become product manager. Come here. You can go to come on, you can go to my channel, see all the videos and hit search. Oh, I cannot type somehow. Right here. Do you need a technical background or computer science degree to become a PM? So go study this video and I break it down to answer the question, do you need technical background to become a PM? What does it look like to work as a PM? So go here and learn more. Okay, and basically the short answer is no. Pick the right company that will appreciate your unique background. Okay, done. Cool. Nice. I think I covered all the questions. Okay, Nancy, can you refer me to an internship? Really work hard for your passion. Yeah, thank you. Yes. So we have unlimited free referral, part of our PM Accelerator program. Okay, so if you go to this website, drnancy.com/masterclass to learn more about our referral. And yeah, you guys can also get free coaching from me, free coaching from me. Every Wednesday when I go live at 9 p.m. EST, you can join me live and also join me on my Zoom. We can do mock interview. So go to my YouTube channel to learn more. Okay, cool. All right. So looks like I answered all the questions. I love all your questions here. So please make sure to register our live masterclass and show up on time. Okay, take lots of notes. It's very important you take lots of notes. Okay, learn how to land your dream project manager job and thrive it in 60 days, and go there and figure out what the best methodology and you are able to use in your upcoming important recruiting season. Okay, go to this website, drnance.com/masterclass to learn more. And for anybody who already registered, this is a pre-event training. I want you guys to understand, make decisions regarding, do you want to become a PM? Can you stay in your current company for another 2 to 5 years before you even become one? Okay, so all of those are very important for you to make a decision right now so that you're able to put 100% of your time, energy in landing the next dream PM job offer and really land your high paying job and also do the work you really love. Okay, cool. All right. So this is Dr. Nancy Lee. I'm going to see you in the live masterclass. All right. See you guys. Bye. Make sure you like this video and share with others. Okay. Go to this website and also share my webinar with other people. So it's very important you share with other people. Okay. So that other people will get impacted for the free knowledge I share with them. Cool. All right. Have a good day. See you tomorrow. See you soon. See you guys.